IHN Show. Welcome to the IHN Show, episode number 104. Why is that so damn loud? Oh my god. I'm sorry. It is stupendously loud. We turn down my settings here. Turn down that. Turn down that. Okay, that's a little bit better. Anyways, welcome to the IHN Show, episode 104. We welcome you inside the Truckers Never Die. They just get a new Peterbilt studios.
Nice.
I knew you'd laugh at that one.
That was great.
I was bouncing between two of them.
And now you're going to have to use the other one
I'll
that
use
you
the
want
other
to
one
use
next week.
Which
is pretty damn funny, I'll tell you that much right now. Damn, why is this so loud? That is ridiculously loud. This thing bounces all over the place at loudness sometimes. I don't get it. Anyways, we got a pretty decent show. When we get to trivia, I got a trivia question based on what we're doing on Saturday. So, I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Unless you have anything else to add.
I got nothing.
Okay.
It is time to move on into what facility am I? Here we go.
Damn, that's so loud. I don't understand that.
Alright, timer starts now.
Huh? Better frickin' snot. Okay. Let's try that.
Okay.
That's a little bit too quiet now. I don't know what the deal is. Kind of pissing me off, tell you that much. Right about now. Let me just jack that down right there. That's better. That's a little bit more presentable. Alright.
Okay.
Continue on, Harold.
For this facility, I am a hockey center. This center is a capacity of 5,113.
Why the tiny ass centers? You trying to piss me off because you're doing it? Oh, I love saying that to Richie.
No,
Rich.
you've heard of this center before.
I love saying this to Richie Rich. He'll be doing. I'll be like trying to piss him off, and he's like, he's like, well, why do you keep doing this? I was like, I'm just trying to piss you off. He's like, well, it's working.
Nice.
Well, it's working.
Okay, this facility with a capacity of 5,113 is for ice hockey along with indoor football and basketball. It has a other capacity for other events of 8,023. Construction broke ground here in February of 1974 and opened in October 30 in 1974. The architect is Richard A. Schramm. There is a team that plays here as for hockey, and then there used to be an AISA that played here and a CIFL, that team that used to play here in 07 and 08. Let me see here. This facility accommodates 17,000 square feet, also as well as 1,600 meters squared, same for the same thing. The WWF went here one day on April 8th of 1992. Let me see here. And All American Wrestling episode aired 11 days later, on April 19th, 1992 at this place. Let me see here. There's a minute left on the clock. I'm going to give you your options. Is it A, Wings Event Center, B, Huntington Center, or C, Dow Events Center?
Well, it's not. I know it's not Huntington Center because that's 8,000 or 7,000. It's more than 5 for hockey. When is it built again?
1974. In February, it broke ground and opened on October 30, 1974.
Okay, hold on. So the K-Wings just 1974. Wings Event Center.
That is the correct answer.
You know why? Because they were advertising 45 years for the K-Wings this year.
Oh, nice.
Ha 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 ha.
See, I wasn't trying to make you mad. I was just trying to do something that you heard of.
Uh-huh. That's what they all say until I pull out the big fat... Yeah, bitches.
Okay.
About blew my damn eardrums out. Good God, why is it so loud today?
I know.
It's stupid. It'll be loud some days, like today, and other days it'll be talking like this. You can barely understand what the hell we're saying. It's terrible.
I know.
Jesus. Maybe if it's loud all the time, I could work with it. But if it's just quiet and then loud and then quiet, and then just straight up quiet, that's just straight up pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
So, we will move on into the Indy. Well, let me even see if I have news. Because I had all day to look at this crap, and I still don't have nothing. See, like every other news article is about hybrid powertrains by 2022. Yeah, we already got that.
Exactly.
Jays. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay, I guess we're skipping IndyCar today. Okay, we'll just review IndyCar, which is next race being Pocono on NBCSN on Sunday, August 18th for race 14 of the 17 race season at 2 p.m. Eastern. All right, moving on.
All right.
Fun fact, go ahead.
My fun fact, I had to look one up, didn't have one on my phone, is about the NASCAR and a NASCAR driver.
You mean about the car?
Yeah, yep. That's it. A NASCAR driver has to weigh exactly 200 pounds. If a driver weighs less than 200 pounds, they add extra weight to the car.
Yes, they add lead weights to the car.
Huh?
They add lead weights to the car.
That is the correct answer.
Yes, and if you're over 200 pounds,
they
don't take weight away. You're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
So.
And that is my fun fact. Pretty boring, but hey. I'll probably have a good one, better one next week. So
put zero effort into it. Love it. All right.
Sorry about that.
My fun fact is so I couldn't find the record for the largest ice hockey games with the highest attendance for an actual arena, like inside an arena.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, everything on here is listed is obviously going to be football fields. Like the highest one is Michigan Stadium in Ann Arbor during the Big Chill at the Big House.
Yeah.
Which was the Michigan Wolverines versus the Michigan State Spartans.
Yeah.
Which the announced attendance was 113,411. There's two 11s in there, so.
Hey.
But the confirmed by the Guinness Books of World Records is 104,173, which I believe is the capacity of Michigan Stadium.
Yeah.
So, but the record for a Stanley Cup playoff game. Now, back when the Tampa Bay Lightning first started playing hockey, first started playing in Tampa Bay, they did not have Amalie Arena.
Really?
It was not built yet.
Oh yeah.
So it was not built. So they played at it used to be called the Tropicana Field. It's called that now. When they played there, it was called the newspaper down in Tampa Bay is called. Where is former names? Okay, the Thunderdome or the Florida Suncoast Dome, whatever. It used to be called the Tampa. I think a former name I believe was the Tampa Bay Times Field or whatever it was, but it used to be called the Thunderdome. When the Tampa Bay Lightning played there, it was called the Thunderdome from 1993 until they moved into Amalie Arena in 1996. So they played there for 3 years.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go on a technicality that this is an actual arena because they played there for it was their home arena for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's technically a baseball field. For the record for a Stanley Cup playoff game set on April 23rd, 1996 at the Thunderdome during a Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Philly Flyers game is 28,183.
Now that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Everybody's there with their brother.
Yeah. So now I wish I could find it. I'm sure if they put a longer list, they only do the top 39. So I wish they had a longer list so I could see what for an actual ice hockey arena, what the largest is. It's got to be at the Bell Center or something. Like 23,000. Because you have seating capacity, and then if they can include standing only, like they do at Joe Louis Arena, well, it was seating of 20,066 when they closed. But if you added all the standing room only capacity, it was closer to 21,000, if not over. So, just a little rinky-dink fun fact. We will go into
the hooking segment.
Oh, jeez. Oh, excuse me.
Good lord.
No, I didn't.
At least mute the effing mic.
That's a big fat. Nope. Good thing we have that sound effect.
Yeah.
All right, so we only have one trade. Did you get that? The timestamp?
Yeah.
Okay, good. We only have one trade since when we recorded. Of course, it happened yesterday. And I got another beef with NASCAR. Sons of bitches released news about Michigan literally a half hour after we finished recording.
Yeah, don't you hate that?
Jeez, I'm going to go over there right now to Charlotte and kick some ass right now. Anyways, on August 6th, the San Jose Sharks acquired defenseman Trevor Carrick from the Carolina Hurricanes in exchange for defenseman Kyle Wood.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard of both of them.
Yeah, I have too. So who do you think got the better end of the deal? Do you want me to look up their stats?
I think San Jose got the better of that deal.
You think so? All right, let's go with... Okay, we have Kyle
Yeah, you can do it
Wood,
anyway.
NHL stats. And then, who was the other doofus?
Kyle Wood.
Trevor Carrick.
Yeah.
Trevor Carrick. NHL stats. No. So, Trevor Carrick had one game last year.
Huh?
For a -1. He has 4 NHL games in his career for a -2 and 7 penalty minutes. He has... Yeah, okay. So he played what? He has 7 penalty minutes in his entire career, and he got 5 of those penalty minutes in one game last season.
Wow.
Jeez. So, and he has 4 shots on goal. So, yeah, he's really tearing it up. Kyle Wood, on the other hand.
Played in the AHL.
How much wood could a woodchuck
Barracuda
chuck wood? Kyle Wood does not have any NHL stats. He's never played an NHL game.
Yep. So,
kind of hard to say who got the better of the deal when they both have not even played in the big boys leagues.
Because, we don't follow the Charlotte Checkers nor the San Jose Barracuda.
Except the Charlotte Checkers when they went absolutely off and raped everybody this year.
They did.
Good lord. Call a cop. So, that's all I've got. So, I guess NHL news, we were doing this in a record time.
Holiday.
Yeah. All right, let's go to some of the I was going to say something different than what I'm going to say. Some liberal BS news. Just kidding.
Oh, boy. Better not.
Then it would be the Ed Herald show.
Yeah.
That's actually one of my intros.
Nice.
I think one of my favorite ones on here is Getting Richie Rich All Fired Up.
Yeah.
It was funny. So one time, he was in his, it was like 8:30 at night or whatever, 8:30.
Okay.
And he's in bed, and he just went up there. And so, I go in there just to really annoy him, And so, I get him all going, and so I said something about something. I don't even remember what I said, but it was something that got him all going, He's like, geez, I'm trying to go to sleep. Now you got me all He's like, now I won't go to bed for an hour because you got me all fired up.
Nice job.
Oh, it's funny.
That'll teach him.
They got me all. Now I won't go to bed for an hour because you got me all fired up. I almost made a really bad joke.
When?
Just now.
Oh, boy.
Oh, thank God I have a filter. Oh, my God.
You're going to have to tell me
it would have been a good joke into this segue. Oh.
You're going to have to tell me.
I'll tell it with the mic off, and I'm going to go to a black screen so nobody can read my lips. Oh, jeez, that would have been bad.
That would have. That's...
Too early? Too soon?
Yeah. Can you imagine the look on my dad's face when you said that?
He would have just looked like Mitt. Yeah, right? No. Or when you said this is the old folks group. Yeah. All right,
Oh,
so
I love that.
actually, I did not know this. There's a hockey team. There's a junior hockey team in El Paso.
I'll be dang.
Did not know that. An El Paso hockey team is going to donate $10,000 after the mass shooting down there.
Very nice.
So
Very
it says
nice.
the El Paso Rhinos is what they're called. I
Okay.
believe. The Rhinos will donate $10,000 to the El Paso Community Foundation to help victims and their families. We will also donate the proceeds from our El Paso themed jersey auction during the Rhinos versus Mexican national team series in late September. Now they just got to get through. Hopefully their goalie isn't a wall. Oh, wrong one.
Shut up.
Terrible. Here is your best remaining unrestricted free agent still. You got Mr. Game 7, Patrick Marleau, and I keep Jumbo Joe Thornton, Jake
The Snake
Gardner, Ben Hutton, Nicholas Cronwall, Dion Fadoof, and Cam Word.
All right.
Word is like, I heard that.
Heard what?
Oh. Anton Forsberg was awarded a $1 year, $775,000 contract with the Carolina Hurricanes by an independent arbiter on Tuesday.
Yeah, what is that arbiter stuff?
Arbitration. So, let's go with, I think Athanasiou went to arbitration.
I think you're right. Yeah, I think he did.
So what it means is, okay, so say Detroit offers Athanasiou, well, let's say, okay, Detroit offers Bill Smith, right? He's a pretty good player, right? He's probably worth, $2.5 million a year. Detroit come in and says, here, we'll give you 2.75 for 4 years, over 4 years. We'll give you 2.75 per year for 4 years. So what is that? 11 million?
Yeah.
11 million.
Nice.
Okay, we'll give you 11 million over 4 years. Well, he's like, no, I deserve more. He doesn't sign it. And he's a restricted free agent, so it's not like he can go anywhere.
Yeah.
So he's like, no, I want $5 million a year. Or $4 million a year, or whatever it is.
Okay.
And the team's like, no, you're not that good. Essentially is what you're not that good. So that's a very dumbed down version. It's obviously a little bit more complicated than that. But then what it will go is it'll go into an arbiter who is kind of like a mediator. He'll be like, he'll listen to both sides, and then he'll give his thoughts of what he's worth.
Yeah.
So, so the team might think he's worth 2.75, 2.5 per year. He thinks he's worth $4 million. The arbiter will come in and be like, I'd say 3.25.
Okay.
And then they'd have to settle on that or
Now
around that. So that's kind of what our arbitration. Again, that's a very dumbed down version. It's usually more complicated than that. It usually has to do with how long the contract is, or the team's really lowballing them. Usually for a reason, because the player is, thinks he's all hot when he's really just, So.
Yeah.
There was another one on here. Defenseman Joel Edmondson was awarded a 1 year, $3.1 million contract with the St. Louis Blues by an independent arbiter on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday was the last day for arbitration, so. Ruco Grimaldi signed a 1 year, $1 million contract with the Nashville Predators that was awarded to him by an independent arbiter on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Larkin says he feels ready to be Red Wings captain.
I think he is.
Center would be the first for Detroit since Zetterberg left before last season. I don't think they could give it to anybody else, to be honest.
Exactly.
I mean, who's there? You had Larkin, Abdicator, and Cronwall as the assistants.
Yeah.
And Cronwall
is...
I bet he's done. He's not
me too,
no
because he's a free agent right now.
Right.
So.
And I think he's just kind of hanging around. I think him and Detroit were just like, hey, you know what? Let's just settle. You've been with us for a good time. You're pretty injured. He's like, I'm injured. I don't really want to play.
Yeah.
So maybe he does, but he might want to play, but he knows he can't.
Yeah.
So that goes away one assistant. Who do you give the other assistant captain? Because usually it's one captain, two assistants.
Yeah.
Or one captain, three. It's generally 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
So if you give Larkin the C, Nicholas Cronwall goes away. So now you're down to a captain and an assistant. Who do you give the other assistant to?
I'd go with Mike Green.
Mike Green? I like that one.
Huh?
I like that one.
Me too.
I like Mike Green, or I just thought of him, now I forgot him. Or somebody like Trevor Daley.
Maybe, yeah.
Or see, the thing is, Trevor Daley, he's a veteran, but he might not be a leader. Usually a captaincy thing is awarded to a leader.
Mm-hmm.
So Mike Green, I could see. I feel like he's a pretty good leader because usually once he left, Detroit's defense kind of fell off for a while.
Yeah.
Until they kind of figured things out, and by then they were just pretty much getting lucky by the goaltenders.
Yeah, no kidding.
See, I'd love to give the assistant to Jimmy Howard, but you can't give a captain a C or an A to a goaltender.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm seeing a bunch of these because the NHL is doing 31 and 31, meaning they have thoughts for all 31.
Yeah.
So here is 3 questions facing the Chicago Blackhawks.
The Dead Hawks.
Will Corey Crawford stay healthy?
He probably will.
He was 14, 18, and 5 with a 2.93 goals against average and a .908 save percentage last season. But the health of the 34-year-old goalie is a concern. He missed 80 games over the past 2 seasons because of concussions.
Oh,
Actually,
really?
It was for vertigo, but whatever.
Oh.
47 games in 2017-18 and 33 games this past year. This season, Chicago insured itself with the addition of Robin Leonard, a 28-year-old goaltender who signed a 1-year contract July 1st after he was a Vezina Trophy finalist last season with the Islanders, going 23-13-5 with a 2.13 goals against average and a .93 save percentage and 6 shutouts. Chicago's backup, Cam Ward, last season was 16-12-4 and a 3.67 goals against average and a .897 save percentage, was not re-signed. I wonder why.
Mm-hmm.
If Crawford and Leonard remain healthy, Chicago could have one of the best goalie tandems in the NHL, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
Crawford, when he's on, you cannot beat him.
Like he's like Carey Price.
I mean, it's insane. And then when Robin Leonard's just been stupid
powerhouse.
Good. Yeah, been stupid good this past year. .213 goals against average and a .93 save percentage.
That's kick A.
And what? 23-13, that's what? 36 plus 5, 41 games? Good lord.
Kicking some major A.
Yeah. Will the defense improve? They allowed 291 goals last season, second most in the NHL behind the... Take a guess who?
Edmonton.
Goals allowed. You're thinking Edmonton.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Ottawa Senators.
Oh, never mind.
301. And their penalty kill rate last 72.7%. Good lord.
That's terrible.
Yeah. It depends, kind of. And can Dylan Strome build off of last season? He had made most of a fresh start after the Blackhawks acquired him, along with forward Brendan Perlini, in a trade with Arizona for forward Nick Schmaltz on November 25th. After scoring 16.7 goals, 9 assists, in 48 games over the past 3 seasons with the Yotes, the 22-year-old forward had 51 points, 17 goals, 34 assists, in 58 games with the Blackhawks last season. So, do you think he could keep up with it?
Oh yeah.
You think he could keep up with 50 points per year?
Yep.
Now, okay, another question. Do you think DeBrincat is going to keep up with what he did last year?
Yeah, I think he's going to do better than what he did last year.
You think he's going to be better? All right, let me look up his stats.
Yeah, because I think he's going to grow faster than
DeBrincat played in all 82 games last year, had 41 goals.
Holy crap.
35 assists. He's from Farmington Hills, Michigan. Good job.
Yeah.
Nice. I did not know that. For 76 points. 15 penalty minutes, so he's a clean player.
Yeah.
He had 13 power play goals and 24 power play points. 3 game-winning goals and 1 overtime goal. Not bad. 5 foot. He's a small guy, only 5'7".
Yeah, but he does dang good.
Yeah. Guess what? You don't have to be big to do good.
Exactly.
It's not the size of the boat. It's the motion of the ocean.
That's right.
Andrei Markov. Is it Andrei?
Andrei Markov.
Andrei Markov would like to return to the NHL this season, but he would prefer it only to be with the Canadiens.
Wow. Time to play Guess That Age with Andrei Markov. Do you want to or no?
Yeah, I don't even have to look it up. They tell me how old he is right in the news article.
Okay, in all honesty, I did not see on the NHL how old he was, but I gotta take a guess. I got a pretty good idea with Andrei Markov's age. You gotta start thinking. Time to play Guess That Age. Oh, Markov. How old is he? Let's go with... I'll go 40 even.
40 even.
Well, son of beach!
Nice job, Edwina.
Yeah, chalk it up. Let's go.
Alright, chalk it up as a loss.
Huh? I used to say, Markov is really old, and he's near Chara. That's how I know his age. So.
Yeah.
He's been playing for a long time.
Yeah. Werenski likely to sign... Remember him? Likely to sign with the Blue Jackets before camp, general manager says. Defenseman had 44 points last season. Good lord, give me a break.
Yeah, he's doing it right.
That's all I've got.
Really?
Yeah,
that's all I've got too. So, time to go to On This Day for the NHL. We will skip the opening headline.
Yeah, Sidney Crosby's born. Anyways, in 1992, Dominik Hasek is traded to the Buffalo Sabres by Chicago Blackhawks for goaltenders Stephanie. Listen here, Stephanie.
Yeah.
Stefan.
Biergaard.
Biergaard. Free
like
beer.
That.
I like that one.
He
Free
guards
beer.
his beer.
Free beer. And a 4th-round pick in the 1993 NHL draft. The trade gives the 27-year-old goalie his first chance to be an NHL starter after going, get bent, 13-4-2 in the last 2 seasons as a backup to Eddie Belfour. Beginning in 1993-94, Hasek wins the Vezina Trophy 5 times in a stretch of 6 seasons. It takes home the Hart Trophy as MVP in 97-98. He helps Sabres advance to the Cup's finals in 99, although they lose to Dallas in 6. He's traded to the Red Wings on July 1st, 2001. He wins 41 games during the 01-02 regular season, to 60 more in the playoffs to help the Wings win the Stanley Cup for the 3rd time in 6 seasons. He finishes an NHL career in 2008 with 389 wins. Damn, so close. A 2.2 goals against average. For back in the day, that's damn good for a goaltender.
Yeah.
A .9
22
save percentage in 81 shutouts. He's inducted into Hall of Fame in 2014. Good lord. That's it.
That is it for On This Day.
So
wicked sick. We got a sound effect for that.
Oh yeah, we do actually.
Yeah.
Let me load that up real quick.
All right.
Where's it at?
Wicked sick.
And then when he went on the thing with the Vezina trophies.
Rampage.
He was on a rampage.
Yeah. Just him and net is.
Exactly.
Oh. I was gonna do the other one, but. All right. I've got nothing. I guess it's trivia.
Yeah, I think it is time to go on to trivia.
All right. Let's see who starts. Go ahead.
I'm Suppe.
I guess. If you hear that in the background, it's a little tiny desk fan I have. Because it's kind of toasty down here.
I accidentally lost my trivia question. Now I gotta go back and find it. But I got the guy of who it is for the answer. Hold the phone here.
You want to go ahead with mine then?
Nope, I just found it.
Ah, jeez.
Okay. Here it is.
Who has the most wins in the Montreal and NASCAR Cup Series?
That's it.
Harry Gant? That's it!
That's it? Yeah. Okay. Let me see here. For my NASCAR trivia question, it is another Who Am I? This is question number 66. Another Who Am I for
Obviously,
today.
question 69 is too easy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, question 69 is pretty good, but it's not your trivia question. Question 69 is, how old was Ricky Craven when he made his Winston Cup debut? That's a good one.
Yeah. 24.
Oh, my ship.
Did I get that right?
He was 25.
Oh,
isn't that just the son of a beach?
He had one less year than he needed to.
What do you? We watched that video. What are you so mad about? Gosh, I love it when you said that. Okay, so back to the real trivia question. Okay, here we go. The Who Am I is, I am a former NASCAR Truck Series champion, and I tried to transition from truck to Cup. However, in 4 seasons in the Cup Series, I only made 24 starts and led only 2 laps.
Ron Hornaday Jr.
Who am I? Ron Hornaday Jr. That is the incorrect answer. This guy born August 8, 1964, currently age 54. I'm not going to say where. I think it's a giveaway.
Timer.
Let me see here. He has 1 win in the Xfinity Series, nothing in the Cup Series.
Well, he only led 2 laps, so.
Yeah. His first race in the Cup Series was the 1996 Duralube 500 at Phoenix, and the last race in the Cup Series was 2003 Tropicana 400 at Chicago.
What year was that? 2000 what?
3.
That might have been the year of the Killer Orange.
Mm-hmm. In the Xfinity Series, his first race was the 89 All-Pro 300 at Charlotte, and his last race was the 2002 Ford 300 at Homestead, and his only win was at the 2002 Inside Tracks 300 presented by Met RX at Nashville. He's got 24 top 10s and 1 pole in the Xfinity Series. For the NASCAR Gander Outdoors Truck Series, in his career, these stats updated as currently and latest as of April 22, 2013. His best finish in the points was first. His first race ever in the Truck Series was in the 1995 Skoal Bandit Copper World Classic at Phoenix. His last race in the Truck Series was the 2008 Ford 200 at Homestead. His first win was the 1996 Chevy Desert Star Classic in Phoenix. His last win was the 2007 Chevy Silverado HD 250 at Daytona.
Let's go with Geoff Bodine. No, I'm sorry, not Geoff. Todd Bodine.
That is the incorrect answer. He has 28 wins in the Truck Series, 192 top 10s, and 32 poles. When he made his debut in the Busch Series, he drove the number 78 Chevrolet Mobile for Griffin Racing. In the Craftsman Truck Series, he was famous for driving the number 31 back in the day. In 2007, in the Truck Series, he drove the number 60 white, blue, and red truck. He drove Chevy, Pontiac, Buick, Oldsmobile.
I don't care how much time is left.
And that's about it. 10 seconds.
Ah, jeez.
He was born in Spring Lake, Michigan of the USA.
Give me like no time to even think about it.
I'll give you some time.
Yeah, better give me some time. Spring Lake, Michigan. He's 55? 54, 55. He's going to be 55 this year.
And tomorrow.
That son of a bitch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, one more day than he needed to.
Yeah.
Don't you hate that?
What's his initials?
The time ran out.
Jay, how much time did you put on the clock?
15 seconds.
Give me his damn initials.
His initials is J.S.
J.S. Instead of Jabba the Hutt, it's Jabba the Slut.
I don't think so.
Oh, sorry, lady. Get it? Sorry, lady?
Yep,
yeah.
You know.
Bag it up, lady.
That's enough of that.
J.S. I should know. Jimmy Spencer. I have no idea.
That is the incorrect and third strike answer. The correct answer is Jack Sprague.
Oh!
Mother
F, man.
Isn't that just the biggest son of a bitch you ever known?
Jack Sprague, son of a bitch, gonna kick his ass right now.
Is that as bad as Jason Arnett or worse?
No,
or
it's not.
less?
No, it's Jason Arnett's by far the worst.
Yeah.
And for you, it's William Carlson.
That is, yeah.
It's terrible. I almost got him twice with it too. God, that would have been so funny. You would have quit if I would have got you twice within 2 weeks. All right. In nature of you having your first referee seminar this Saturday,
Yeah.
I did a NHL rules quiz. Now, it says based off of the NHL rulebook, which is damn close to the USA Hockey rulebook except for the few things.
Oh boy.
Okay. Question number 1. Okay. Which official has the final decision in matters of disputed goals?
The last official?
Which official has the final decision in matters of disputed goals?
In matter of disputing goals?
The referee, the goal judge, the linesman, or the video goal judge?
The referee.
The referee.
I'm pretty sure.
Alright, number 2. It doesn't tell me if it's right or wrong until I'm done.
Okay.
A player is allowed to direct the puck to a teammate with an open hand, i.e. a hand pass, if the pass originates in the defensive zone. This is never allowed. C, both players are in the neutral zone, or D, both players are in the defensive zone. Now, I think this does differ from the USA Hockey rulebook.
Shoot.
A player is allowed to direct the puck to a teammate with an open hand, i.e. a hand pass, if the pass originates in the defensive zone. That is never allowed anywhere. Both players are in the neutral zone, or both players are in their defensive zone.
I'll try the neutral zone, because I never read that in the textbook, so...
Well, I know which one it is.
Yeah.
I know the correct answer. If a delayed penalty is signaled by the referee and the non-offending team subsequently ices the puck, where does the face-off take place? A, in the neutral zone near the defending blue line on a team icing the puck. B, at the end zone face-off spot of the team who committed the penalty. C, at the end face-off spot of the team icing the puck. Or D, center ice.
A.
In the neutral zone near the defending blue line of the team icing the puck.
Yep, on the opposite half of the ice. Or on the opposite, vertical half of the ice.
In which of the following situations would a goal not be allowed? A, when the puck is deflected directly into the net off an official. B, when the puck is deflected directly into the net off a player of the opposing team. C, when the puck is deflected directly into the net off a teammate. Or D, when the puck is deflected directly into the net off a drop stick.
Letter A, off the referee.
Number 5, a goalkeeper is not allowed to participate in the play in any manner where? Inside the face-off circles, beyond the blue line indicating his offensive zone, beyond the center red line, or behind his own net.
Letter C, beyond the red line.
Beyond the red line. The 12-inch wide blue lines are considered what part of the zone? A, none. The line itself is separate from any zone. B, the end zones. C, wherever zone the puck is in. Or D, no man's land.
The blue lines?
The blue lines are considered what part of the zone?
Are considered what part of for referees to skate?
No. The 12-inch wide blue lines are considered part of what zone? A, none. The line itself is separate from any of the zones. You know, neutral zone, end zones.
Oh, yeah, then B.
The end zones. It's part of the end zone is what you're saying.
Part of the end zones. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Well, I could go through them again.
Okay.
A, it's separate from any zone. B, it's the end zones. C, wherever zone the puck is in. Or D, no man's land.
So then what were A and B again?
None. It's not part of any zone. The line itself is separate from any zone. And then B was the end zones.
So I'll go with A.
It's the line itself is separate from any zone. I know the answer from that question. For a penalty to be called for slashing, the offending player's stick must make contact with the opponent's body. True or false? For a penalty to be called for slashing, the offending player's stick must make contact with the opponent's body.
False.
False. Number 8. If a player... It's only a 10-question quiz. If a player prevents an opponent who has dropped his stick or any other piece of equipment from regaining possession of it, what is the proper penalty? This is often wrong. A, unsportsmanlike conduct. B, holding. C, a misconduct, being a 10-minute. Or D, interference.
And then, what was the question again?
All right, Robert Mueller. If a player prevents an opponent who has dropped his stick of any other piece of equipment from regaining from regaining possession of it, i.e., I drop my stick and you push it away from me as I try to pick it up. What is the proper penalty? A, unsportsmanlike conduct. B, holding. C, a misconduct, 10-minute penalty. Or D, interference.
I believe I'm going to go with A.
A, an unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yep.
A player, number 9, a player who has a team, I'm sorry, I totally biffed it up. Not a player, a team has 2 players serving penalties. A third penalty is subsequently called for a penalty. What happens? This is often done wrong. A, the other team is awarded a penalty shot. B, the player goes to the penalty box. A substitute takes his place on the ice, and his penalty time begins immediately. C, the player goes to the penalty box. A substitute takes his place on the ice, and his penalty time does not begin until one of the other penalties expire. Or D, the player goes to the penalty box. The team's numerical strength is further reduced by 1, and his penalty time begins immediately.
Letter C, final answer.
The player goes to the penalty box. A substitute takes his place on the ice, and the penalty time does not begin until one of the other penalties expire.
Correct.
The signal given for a misconduct penalty is A, palm of hand on head. This. B, making a T sign with the hands. This. C, both hands on hips. That. Or D, one arm raised. Or that.
Letter C, hands on hips.
Hands on hips. All right, let's see how she did. The average for this, by the way, is 4 out of 10.
Okay.
So it's considered a difficult quiz. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 7 out of 10.
Let's go.
So you just upped the average score from 4 out of 10 to 5 out of 10.
Hey,
the ones you got
that's
wrong.
How it's done. What I get wrong?
You got number 2 wrong. A player is allowed to direct the puck to a teammate with an open hand, i.e. a hand pass, if your answer was both players are in the neutral zone. The correct answer is both players are in their defensive zone.
I listened to the question wrong. I get it now.
Number 6. We'll go back to number 6, actually. Okay. Number 8 is what you got wrong, too. If a player prevents an opponent who has dropped his stick or any other piece of equipment from regaining possession of it, what is the proper penalty? You said unsportsmanlike conduct. That is the most wrong call I would have to say ever made.
Interference?
The correct answer is interference.
Dang it.
When you drop your stick, a broken stick or whatever it is, and a guy comes up and swoops it out of the way, it is considered part of play. And so if you move it, it is interference. Mm-hmm. Most call it an unsportsmanlike conduct. Now, if, say, you grab my stick and throw it out of my hands, then yes, that would be unsportsmanlike conduct. Because you took my stick and threw it. Number 6, you got wrong. The 12-inch wide blue lines are considered what part of the zone? You said A, none. The line itself is separate from any zone. The correct answer was C, whatever zone the puck is in.
Oh.
So if the puck's in a neutral zone, you have your blue line, right?
Oh, I get it now.
If you're in a neutral zone, for it to be offsides, it has to be what is hockey about? What is hockey about and everything? It has to completely cross the line. So if you're part of the neutral zone and the puck completely crosses the blue line and it's on sides, then the blue line. So you have what they'll teach you this in the seminar. You're gonna have your determining edge. So if the puck's in the neutral zone, okay, your determining edge is always going to be the end zone side. That's end zone edge. Okay, when the puck's in the neutral zone. Mm-hmm. Now when it goes to the defensive zone, then your determining edge is the neutral zone edge.
Yeah.
Because the puck could be on the blue line and it could still be on sides.
Yeah.
So those two I knew for sure I was for sure knowing you were gonna get number 8 wrong. I was gonna be damned if you got it right.
Yeah.
Number 6, I kinda had a feeling, and then number 2, I'm very disappointed you got that wrong. But you got 7 out of 10. You still failed in the USA Hockey Terms. You have to get 80% on a test.
80%?
You have to get 80% on a test.
Dang.
So you still failed.
So what do I do if I fail that quiz Saturday?
Saturday, you don't take an open book quiz. The last night, no.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure level 1s only take the. I believe you do not take a closed book exam like I will.
Okay.
You will only take an open book exam, which means you come home and you take the test here. Or at your house. You can actually take the test now. And you get to look through your book and do it.
Oh, that's right.
Because obviously they can't police you.
Okay.
So. And then if you fail that, you get to retake it within 7 days of failing it.
Oh, that's right.
And you get to retake it once. And then whatever you get on the retake, they add that to whatever your original score was.
Okay.
So say it's a 100 question quiz, and you need to get 80 out of 100 to write. So you got 75 out of 100. All right, so they're going to say you failed, but you can take the retake. What they'll do is they'll take the 15 questions you got wrong. They will change them just a little bit. They'll be very similar to what you originally saw. And then they'll re-give them to you, and then say you get 12 out of 15 right, then your score will be 97 out of 100.
Okay.
After. So
yeah.
if you get only 75 out of 100, you only need to get 6 right to pass, or 5 right to pass, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So you need to be at either 80 or 81. I think it's 80.
Okay.
80%. So anywho, let's go on to the watching NASCAR and
drinking Busch.
All right, for the NASCAR, we'll go through the entry list for Michigan International Speedway for the 50th Annual Consumers Energy 400. Why is my mic off? Much better. So, God, it's so damn hot down here. Okay, so, and the 00 of Buckshot Jones driven by
Landon Casil
is going to be the Starcom Fiber / Fiber Creek Enterprise, or Creek Enterprise Incorporated car. The number 1 of Kurt Busch is sponsored by Monster Energy. Number 2 of Bad Brass Keselowski is going to be sponsored by Discount Tire. Austin Owens is going to be in the number 3 Chevrolet Accessories Mobile. Kevin Harvick is going to be in the number 4 Mobile 1. Number 6 is Ryan Newman, doesn't have a sponsor listed. Number 8 is Daniel Hemrick in the Bass Pro Shop Tracker Boats. Number 9, the Chase Elliott. Number 9, Napa Wagon. Number 10, Eric Almirola in the 3D Systems Mobile. The number 11 of Dennis the Menace in the
FedEx Mobile.
Number 12 of, it's the FedEx Office Mobile.
Oh.
Number 12 of Ryan Blaney in the Menards Moen car. Ty Dillon is going to be in the
Ty Dillon, the Geico Mobile.
I knew you'd get it wrong, that's why I did it on purpose. The K&L Ready Mix Mobile. Clint Boyer is going to be in the number 14 One Cure. Ross Chastain does not have a sponsor listed as of right now. The number 15 and Recce Danica Patrick Stenhouse Jr. And the number 17 does not have a sponsor listed either. Kyle Busch is in your favorite paint scheme, being the number 18 of
Interstate Batteries Mobile.
The number 19 of Martin Truex Jr. is in the Auto Owners Insurance, and it's going to be Martin Truex Jr. 500th career Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series start.
Good for him.
Eric Jones is in the number 20 DeWalt car. 21 of Mal Menard is in the Master Tech Quick Lane Tire and Auto Hair Care Tire Center and Hair Care
Airport Hair Care Tire Center.
Yeah. Number 22 is in the Joey Logano, or Joey Logano is in the
Pennzoil Shell Mobile.
Shell Pennzoil Mobile.
Oh, jeez, what's the difference?
Well, how it's listed.
You know.
24, William Byron's in the Liberty University car. 27 of Quinn Huff is in the unlisted car. 32 of Corey LaJoie is in the Schuler Systems Mobile. Michael McDowell is in the... Do you remember from last week?
Michael McDowell.
Michael McDowell is in the number 34. It's the same sponsor you had in Watkins Glen.
Oh, man.
It's a fast food joint that we always make fun of the name for.
Taco Smell.
Nope. Long
Dong
Silvers. S-O-B. Matt Tifft is in the number 36. I've always said this is a perfect time for them to advertise. Number 36. Their supermarkets are everywhere in Michigan.
The number 36
of Matt Tifft is in the... Their supermarkets are everywhere in Michigan.
Their supermarkets are everywhere in Michigan.
They're all over the place in Michigan. It's like herpes. They're everywhere.
Huh. It's not Kroger, is it?
No, Meyer.
I was just about to say Meyer.
Age. Kids these days. The 37 of Chris Buescher is in the Kroger Fast Start. You only had one more car than he needed to. You can't win this stupid game, can you?
No.
38 Dana Reagan's in the MDS Transport car. The 41 of Daniel Suarez is in the Eris car. Kyle Larson is in the number 42 You were just there.
Mickey D's mobile.
Mick Dank's mobile.
Mickey's D mobile.
43 of Bubba Wallace is in the Victory Junction car. The 47 of Ryan Priest is in the Kroger mobile. That son of a bitch is here again. Jimmy Johansson is in the number 48.
Ally mobile.
Tell you what, Ryan Blaney isn't one of his.
Yeah, no kidding.
BJ McLeod and Austin Thoreau are in the 51 and 52 of Rick Pettyware and Rick Rare Racing. They do not have a sponsor listed as of right now. Number 53 has a TBA, and so is the sponsor. Garrett Smithley is in the 77 Victory Lane Oil car. Alex Bowman is in the number 88 Exalta Mobile. And the number 95 Matt DiBarito is in the Toyota Express Maintenance car. All right. Excuse me. So, for the NASCAR news, the traction compound PJ1 will be applied in all four corners at Michigan International Speedway for this weekend's Cup and Gander Outdoor Truck Series races. It will mark the first time the track has applied a traction compound. NASCAR stated to NBC Sports that the traction compound would be applied to the top 40 feet in the corners. The move comes after the June race at Michigan did not produce all the desired results with the racing. So, Michigan is... I don't know how wide Michigan is. It's pretty wide. It is 73 feet wide. Damn, that's wide. So the bottom 33 feet, which is where most cars are, will be in non-PJ1 traction compound. The top 40 feet will be covered in PJ1 in the corners. Bubba Wallace is going to honor Adam Petty with an Darlington throwback scheme. Adam Petty is most well known, obviously, other than dying, but also for he started the thing of Victory Junction, which is NASCAR's big charitable, one of their big charity things. Mm-hmm. Watkins Glen and Adoro post-race penalties are announced. The number 96 of Parker Kligerman was penalized for a lug nut violation. And there was no penalties in the Xfinity Series. In the Truck Series, number 2, a GMS Racing team of Sheldon Creed was penalized for the loss of ballast from the truck. That happened in practice. Crew Chief Jeff Stankiewicz, that's what it is, Stankiewicz. Truck Chief Alex Polark and Engineer Jonathan Stewart have been suspended for the next 3 NASCAR Gander Outdoor Truck Series points events through September 10th, 2019. Damn! GMS Racing announced that today, will not appeal the penalty issued against the number 2 team of Sheldon Creed from the race at Eldora. Well, how are you going to appeal it? Your ballast, your lead weight fell out, and somebody hit it. Whoops. Discount Tire and Team Penske extend their partnership. Their commitment to Team Penske enhancing the presence on the number 2 Ford Mustang of...
Bad Brad Keselowski.
The multi-year agreement will see Discount Tire as a primary sponsor for 5 additional NASCAR Cup Series races, including the Daytona 500 and the Brickyard 400, and a season finale in Phoenix for a total of 15 events. Almost half the season. Discount Tire will continue to be associate sponsor for Team Penske drivers Ryan Blaney and Joey Logano in the NASCAR Cup Series, along with Xfinity Series driver Austin Cindric. The company will also continue its partnership with Team Penske IndyCar Series program as an associate sponsor of both the number 2 of Joseph Newgarden and the number 22 Simon Pagenaud.
Oh.
Who would you think it was?
Sliced bread.
No, this was IndyCar.
Oh.
So, I've already said that Michigan is going to be Marty Truex's 500th career start in the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series.
Pretty good.
And that's it for that news. We'll go on to this news. There was something I wanted to say and I forgot. On to fantasy.
Oh, before we get into fantasy, my last thing I gotta say for hockey that I just now found on Bookface is happy birthday today to Jonathan Bernier. I kid you not.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And he has the Mitt number.
All
right, for the fantasy, would you like to review, Harold?
Yeah. All right. I went first on Monday, and I chose sliced bread.
As he had for about 20 of the 23 current events.
Yeah. My dad went next, ladies and gentlemen, on Tuesday night. He picked Marty McFly. Along with also on Tuesday, the richiest of the richies, being Richie Rich, chose Kevin Happy Harvick and the number 4 mobile. And
me kicking ass, taking all possible points last week at Watkins Glen.
Yep, went last and picked the kid
Kyle Larson.
in the McDanks mobile.
And the reason I did is because they're going to have the PJ1 at Michigan. And I'm thinking, and Kyle Larson is pretty good at Michigan.
Yeah.
I'm thinking with that up there on the high side, he will do the classic Kyle Larson line and just use it and haul ass. So, hopefully that's some pretty good stuff. Time for some of that good old trivia. After I say NASCAR is at Michigan, as we've said for about the 13th time in the last 10 minutes. At 3 p.m. Eastern on NBCSN this Sunday, August 11th, for race 23 of the 36 race point season. Trivia. I get to go first.
Go ahead.
So we're going to have who had that number, not trivia, you dumbass. Mm-hmm. All right, who had the number 17 for the entirety of the 1983 season?
In the NASCAR.
In the car.
83?
No. Yeah, that was a season, but the number 17 in the 1983 season.
All right, Darrell Waltrip.
And that's a big fat?
Nuts.
It was too easy. Why would I do that?
It was some other guy?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Did you not get that? Here, let me do this one instead.
Nope.
Alright, he was born on June 30th, 1957. Just turned 62 a month and a few days ago. He has run 748 races over 33 years in the Cup Series. His best finish was third in the points in 1995 and 2001. He has 10 wins, 216 top 10s, and 11 poles.
Nice job.
His first race was the 1976 Music City, USA 420 at Nashville. His last race was the 2009 Turns Fast Relief 500 at Martinsville. His first one was the 1994 Daytona 500, and his last one was the 2002 Carolina Dodge Dealers 400 at Darlington. He has 77 races over 17 years in the Xfinity Series. His first race was the 1986 Winn-Dixie 300 at Charlotte. His last race was the 2008 Pepsi 300 at Nashville. His first win was the 1990 All-Pro 300 at Charlotte. His last one was the 2000 Cheez-It 250 at Bristol. He won the 1994 and 1995 Daytona 500. He was the 1996 Winston 500 winner, 1980 through 1982 Nashville Speedway USA Track Champion. He was the 1983 Winston Cup Series Rookie of the Year, and he was inducted into the Fairground Speedway Hall of Fame in 2009. He still races, obviously, like Saturday night events, obviously not big time stuff, but yeah. He also currently deals with Parkinson's disease.
Really?
Yes.
Initials.
I don't think so. He is still an active driver in the Pro Late Model Division at Fairground Speedway. He currently leads the point standings in that division to go along with his 2 victories in 2013, driving the number 40 car. This was in 2013.
I'll be there.
He announced his retirement from racing on March 18, 2010. And in 2012 is when he publicly revealed that he had been diagnosed with Parkinson's. 15 seconds left. By the time I finish this, it's going to be 10 seconds left. His initials is SM.
It is Sterling Marlin.
Well, why don't you guess it?
Because I was thinking about it and it could have been somebody else.
Let's still say it. You had 2 guesses.
Alright.
Jesus. Kids these days. Now I'm going to start docking you.
Alright.
Docking you points for not guessing.
Nuts.
That's what's going to happen.
Who had that number? You are officially done with the Carolina Hurricanes.
Thank God!
You only had 2 guys. You only had Ray Whitney and Andrew Ladd. You're on the Sizzlers now.
Anders Lee, my fat ass.
I know. Yeah, did you hate that? You're on to the Sizzlers for the 06-07 season.
Great.
Who had
one stupid team to an awful team.
Yep. The key number of 10. This guy born August 2nd, 1970, currently age 49. He turned 49 5 days ago. Holy cow. In Hingham, Massachusetts, US of A. 6 foot, 202 pounds. This guy is a right winger with a left-handed shot. Get this. In the 1988 draft, he got drafted by the Rangers 68th overall. You know, he went one more position up than he needed to.
Ain't it terrible?
You know, isn't that just the son of a beach?
Jeez, kids these days.
In the 1990-1991 season to the 93-94 season, he won the Cup with the Rangers in 94. In those 4 years, he played for the Rangers. Oh wait, no he didn't. This poor guy played 7 games for the Deadhawks after he got traded. You know, oh my gosh, I feel bad for this guy. In the 93-94 season, all the way to the 2001-2002 season, he wore the number 10 for the Deadhawks as well. Let me see here. That's what I forgot to look up. I don't know if this would help, but his number for the Rangers, I'm going to stop the timer at 1:35. This guy's name, enter here, Rangers. Let's see, was he number 10? I'll be dang, he was number 33. He was number 33 for the Rangers. Okay, I got that.
And what year?
1990, 1991, 91, 92, 92, 93, and 93, 94. From 93-94, the end of that season, all the way until the 2001-2002 season, he was the number 10 for the Deadhawks. Yeah, there it is, right there. In the 2002-2003 season, he played for the Desert Howlers and the Philadelphia Flyers. He was number 10 for the Coyotes and number 11 for the Flyers. And then he played for Philly in 02-03. And 03-04. And played for the Sizzlers in 05-06 and 06-07. In 06-07 was when he retired. He has 1,174 games played, 900 points. 30 seconds on the clock starts now. This guy's initials is A. However, he is actually known to be his initials as T.A. He is ranked 11th all-time in points amongst American-born players with 900 even. And the time ran out. T.A. The Sizzlers, Rangers, Desert Dogs, Flyers, and Blackhawks that this guy played for. 33 for the Rangers, 11 for the Flyers, 10 for the Coyotes, Blackhawks, and Calgary Sizzlers. This guy's name is Tsoonaaami. Never heard of Tsoonaaami. You gotta be kidding me. Dog nab.
Maybe once.
Man, I thought I had a good who had that number today.
Yeah, you could.
Dang. Damn it.
Ha!
That is the end of this ship show. Say goodnight, Irene.
Alright, good night. Oh, wait a minute. Alright. Thank you for watching this episode of the IHN show. We certainly hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like down below and then subscribe to the channel to be up to date on new video releases. And then hit the little bell icon so you can be notified when we do upload a new episode or when we go live, like we will in like 15 minutes with World of Tanks.
Oh,
who's texting?
Wasn't me.
Get bent. Jeez. If you help us make the show better, if you'd like to help us make the show better for you guys and easier for us to produce and in turn be more productive, that won't happen, let's be honest. So please support us on Patreon, link to that down below. If you'd like to contact the show, it is ihnshow@gmail.com, and that'll be in the description and in the outro screen. If you'd like to start a conversation in the comments, please do so. We just request there's no mean or vulgar language.
Racism, politics, and sexism is not allowed.
Just use common sense before you type. We're all here for
Good fun.
white flags in the air. Got anything to add?
I am dang shocked that you've never heard of Tony Amonte.
I first thought you were going to say Tony Esposito. I was like, all right, listen here, MF. That's
no,
not
wait,
TA.
no.
What is his first name then?
Anthony.
Oh, still nothing.
Exactly.
Oh, Anthony Tony, yeah.
Yep.
Duh. IndyCar, Sunday, August 18th at 2 p.m. Eastern at Pocono, NBCSN. That's next weekend, not this coming weekend, which is Sunday, August 11th at 3 p.m. Eastern is the race at Michigan for the Cup Series on NBCSN.
Little Boy Network.
Join us here in like 10-15 minutes for World of Derp. As we try to derp it up, we attempt. If not, have a great rest of your weekend and join us on Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern.